Hey, what's up guys? It is Leo coming at you. I am super excited to be on today. So as you can see, the title, America versus Vietnam. And you know what? I thought it'd be so cool to just kind of share my perspective having lived in America for 30 years and then being in Vietnam, being stuck in Vietnam due to COVID for 11 months and 7 days. Are you guys ready for that? I'm telling you, I am so ready. So I might be a little bit all over the place, so don't mind me. But listen, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe, make sure you press that subscribe button. And you know what? Cheers to us. And I say to us because this channel would not exist because have I not had your support. For cheers for 2,000 subscribers. Thank you to those who have taken the time to subscribe, to press the bell, to watch and share and whatnot. So thank you. I appreciate you guys, and I just want to continue to pump out content. So I noticed that when I release certain content, I'm getting more views. So I'm assuming that you guys want to hear more about Vietnam and things like that. So you know what? Have at it. I'm going to share that. Okay. But yeah, I guess I was a little bit surprised because when I shared about like how to be happier, I didn't really see that many views. So maybe you guys are not that interested in that type of content. But yeah, it's okay. I'm glad that, I am getting just the right feedback and things like that from you guys, so I know what type of content to produce. Okay, so thank you. And if you're watching for the first time, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Comment below and let me know which city, state, or country you are watching from. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rolling. All right, so first up, I want to talk about the misconceptions that foreigners, okay, people who live outside of the States think about America before they get here. Okay, so people think America is the land of opportunity, which is true. Okay, it is where it's so amazing, it's so beautiful, everything happens here. And this is the kicker, okay? They usually think money falls from the sky. Okay, that when we just come here, if we just appear on this land, we will become rich. Wrong. Beep. Okay, that is not true. In America, guys, now that I've traveled abroad and I've met several, like a lot of Europeans as well, I realized that Americans work like crazy. We work all the time. Like my sister, I don't even have a chance to see her maybe about once a week because she works 7 days a week. And normal life and working, hours in America is like 5 days, 6 days. I know due to the pandemic, people are going through a lot of hardship and whatnot. Probably that's why they have to pick up more hours. But even prior to that, guys, I feel like Americans work so much. Like we wouldn't have a chance to, be in a coffee shop just to chill and sit there doing nothing for, 2-3 hours on end on a normal weekday, right? Or especially throughout the week. Like that does not happen. But in Vietnam, it happens, right? So, man, like, because I lived here for 30 years and that's what I was used to, going back to Vietnam was a major shock to me. Like, what? Like, this is how people live in Vietnam, right? So I'm going to paint a picture of America first, and then I'm going to paint a picture of Vietnam for you guys, okay? And this is coming from my point of view, not just me being a Viet Kieu in Vietnam for a month or two, but 11 months and 7 days to the T, okay? Yeah, so we work like crazy. And life in America, I feel like, yes, we have a ton of opportunities because there's so many jobs here. You literally, if you are not lazy, you can do anything, right? In a sense, like when doors are open for you, right? And you can make things work. You can earn money, right? You can work 6-7 days a week, doesn't matter. There's no limit, and things like that, okay? As long as you're willing to work hard, you will make money. And I love that. And I love the fact that we just have a lot of freedom, in terms of freedom of speech, right? Freedom to protest and whatnot. And I feel like the freedom is just awesome because I can talk about, I guess, anybody, anytime, which I don't choose to do that, okay? But I have a chance to share about my faith, right? Anytime. Whereas in other countries, it might not be like that and you're a little bit limited, okay? So yeah, that's another perspective about America. Okay. Or a lot of people think, you know what? When you come to America, the lifestyle is going to be a lot more relaxed. I know a lot of foreigners think that, and especially Vietnamese, but it's not, right? We work like crazy. And if you guys don't know, like in America, we don't really interact much with our neighbors. We just do our thing. We go to work, we come home, we close our doors, and it's just very like closed, you know? Whereas in other countries, it might be a little bit different, okay? Another thing about America is, you know, we tend to not really like relax, take a break, and enjoy our life. I just feel like the speed is always go, 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 go. I have to make more money, right? I have to, you know, step up this ladder of success and all that stuff. I have to make this connection. It's like go, 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 go. There's not that pause moment. Okay, I'm gonna chill 2-3 months. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna go on vacation. And it's not like they don't want to. I feel like we just can't afford it because we have a ton of bills to pay for. And that's gonna be my next point. America is the land of paying bills. Bills, 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 right? We have electricity bills, we have our phone bills, we have our insurance bills, right? Car insurance, health insurance, eye insurance, teeth insurance. We have our rent, our mortgages, right? Property taxes, so many things. I was speaking with this Uber driver yesterday. So she's originally from Romania. She's been here 31 years as well. And literally, guys, like we jived, okay? We literally were thinking the same thing, like, this is it to America. Like we just go to work and we just pay bills and that is it. And I feel like everybody does it because it's the norm. But now that I've stepped outside of America, I no longer feel like this should be the norm. It might be the norm, but why does it have to be the norm? Like, I don't want to live the rest of my life like this. And I feel like, okay, yes, I may make 50 grand, 70 grand, 80 grand, 90 grand, 100 grand, but if I'm not that happy, if I don't really take time to enjoy my life, to relax, smell the roses, then why? Why do I care to live this type of life? You know? I've been here almost 2 months. And don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful to be back in the States. I am so grateful to see my my sister. I haven't seen my other sisters yet. My daughter, see my friends so far. But I literally feel like, although my body is here, my spirit, my mind, my soul, everything else is still in Vietnam. I am so accustomed to the lifestyle in Vietnam, that I feel like I'm having a hard time readjusting back, you know, to being in America, you know, and living the go, go, go lifestyle here, just working, paying bills here. And I even talked to several other, you know, whether they're Americans, Black Americans, white Americans or whatever, right? Or foreigners, just random Uber drivers, because I don't have a car right now. And I feel like we're all on the same page. Like, why do we just do this? Why do we only work and pay bills? Like, we have enough of it, okay? So yeah, guys, I don't mean to bash America. America is wonderful. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be here. I'm grateful for the chance to grow up here, to learn so many things, and to have the freedom, right? And the opportunity to be who God's destined for me to be. And I feel like because I'm here in America, I have I guess more of a way to express like my uniqueness, you know, and not be judged for that, right? And of course, there's racism here. I feel like that's everywhere, but commonly known in America, right? But even with that, I have a chance to really grow and, you know, and be my best, right? And to be prosperous any which ways, not based on the way I look or my skin color and whatnot. And I feel like, you know, in other countries, it might be more of a factor. Okay. And I'll tell you that a little bit about Vietnam. Okay. So yes, I don't mean to bash America. I'm just telling you, this is how I feel. This is the difference that I have sensed since being back in Vietnam. Okay. So that's America for you. Okay. But yeah, I feel like anybody, you should have the opportunity to come to America to visit, to explore, right? To see what America is really like, to enjoy the amazing, diversity. I love that America. I love how it's so diverse, you guys. And I saw a little bit of it in Vietnam, especially in Saigon, like Ho Chi Minh, but not so much in other cities, right? So yeah, I love the fact that Vietnam is so diverse, right? And we want to be able to kind of value and treasure each and every single culture and to respect everyone, okay? And with diversity, guess what? Amazing food. I love the diversity of cuisines in America, especially here in Atlanta. When we are about to go eat, me and my friends will be like, hey, do you want to eat, American, Italian, Ethiopian, Chinese, Malaysian, Vietnamese, like the whole nine, right? But in Vietnam, I may not have that flexibility. Okay, so anyways, I hope you guys, got some perspective regarding America. Okay, every country has their pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages. So I want to make sure that I'm just kind of sharing my opinion. Okay, now moving on to Vietnam. So Vietnam, to me, I feel like I love the lifestyle so much, you guys. I cannot stress that enough. And even with the foreigners that I would meet in Vietnam, Black Americans, Africans, right? White Americans, Filipinos or whoever, they start to adapt that culture as well. Where, what we do in the morning? We get up early, 6 or 7 o'clock. We have our coffee at the coffee shop, not in a car, okay? Not take it with us to go. And we just kind of sit there and chill, chat with our friends or like drink coffee or just be on our phone for an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then we go to work, and then we have an hour and a half to 2 hour lunch break, and then we work another 4 hours, and then we just go hang out with our friends at night. Like nightlife, I feel like is the thing in Asia, you guys. Like we'll eat our dinner, and then we're going out, and then we eat our late night snacking, right? Midnight, past midnight, right? These street vendors are still open. It's just amazing. There's always so much excitement. I love that. I guess because I'm a night owl, so I love the nightlife. I love the excitement, right? But here in America, you will see it's very quiet and they all just go home. After work, we rush to go home. But in Vietnam, that's not the case, okay? Second thing that I love about Vietnam is I just love the fact that because the American dollar has such great value in Vietnam, my money goes a long way, right? It stretches to the max. And I love being able to go on vacation every 2 months if I wanted to, right? Or even every month. I can just hop on a train, hop on a plane. It's like $30, $40 to book a flight, to another city. And you can just chill there for a long weekend, right? I love that so much. Whereas in America, we probably have to wait for a long weekend. We have to wait for a major break in order to do that, okay? Next thing in Vietnam that I don't care for, okay, I'm going to tell you actually the first 3 things I care for, then probably last couple things I really don't care for, okay? And I love the fact that the food is just really cheap, guys, and really, really fresh. Now, I didn't notice that much diversity, especially in Da Nang, where I was living at. I couldn't find great Chinese food, like authentic Chinese food, right? And whenever I eat something like a certain cuisine, I want it to be authentic and not like been Vietnamized, okay? Which, that I don't care for, right? So I couldn't find Malaysian food, Singaporean food, found Thai food, but it's Vietnamese, mixed in there. I didn't find any Ethiopian food, like no African food at all, right? Especially in Da Nang. There's a few restaurants in Saigon, which is great. But yeah, so that I miss so much, like the major melting pot. They say America is a melting pot, right? So I didn't see that much in Vietnam, especially in Da Nang. I guess because of COVID, a lot of people had, flown home. But I saw more that in Saigon and some in Hanoi. And although I know that Vietnam is up and coming, it's growing, and so diversity is definitely an improving factor for sure, which I'm grateful to see. When I was in Saigon, I really felt more of a sense of diversity there. So it was great. I saw, Japantown, yeah, really nice sized Japantown, and of course I saw many Filipinos there, and it was just great to see diversity. Okay, in terms of cuisines, they're also getting better as well. So I love that. What I didn't care for about Vietnam is like not having the freedom of speech. Like, because I'm a Christian and I am very proud of my faith, right? I love God, I love Jesus, and I want to be able to share Jesus everywhere I go. But in Vietnam, it's hush hush. You can't just go and talk about your faith anywhere, right? Anytime with whoever, which I'm a little bit disappointed about, right? But that's okay. Like, that's where the government's at. That's where it's at right now. So I took it and I just respected it and I follow order, right? But yeah, I'm sure as the years go by, it will get better and we'll have more of the flexibility, right, to share our faith, and which I'm really excited about. Another thing that I wasn't so keen on is because with Asian countries, and a lot of Asians think having white skin is beautiful. White is beautiful, and tan skin or anything darker isn't so beautiful, right? So I faced some like a lot of critical comments about my skin, which at first it really made me feel sad, but I just had to understand the culture, and saying this, I don't mean to criticize, I'm just saying this is the culture in Vietnam, and like every other commercial when you see it on YouTube or Instagram is, oh, you need to lighten your skin. You need to lighten your skin. You need to lighten your skin. So it's like indirectly saying that, my skin is not nice. My skin is not pretty, right? Because your skin is tan, your skin is dark or whatever, So I had to like take it in, breathe, and be okay with it, right? This is what their perception of beauty is. It is not like that for me. Right? In America, we think beauty comes in all shapes, all forms, all sizes, right? All colors. You don't have to just be white to be beautiful, right? So that was a little bit something that I had to take some time, like over and over again, the past 11 months to get used to, which I didn't care for. And I know that they can do better. I feel like the younger generation, they're definitely doing better in terms of what they think and perceive about beauty. And even if they don't value the same thing, they would be so critical about it, So yes, definitely. But yeah, so these are the things I want to share so far. But in Vietnam, guys, if you want a more relaxing lifestyle, for sure, right? You want to take life one day at a time, chill, explore, meet awesome people, right? And not have this big dent in your pocket, not be in debt all the time. Oh, here's another thing. Even though during the pandemic and Vietnam, especially Da Nang, had to shut down multiple times, I didn't really sense that people were stressed out. Like they didn't have that, so many bills that they have to pay for on a monthly basis. Even if they do have to pay for a water bill or whatever, a phone bill, it is so cheap, guys. I pay maybe $10 for my phone per month. Okay, so they don't deal with the same stress regarding the bill factor. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to share this so far. Now, if you guys let me know, if you want to hear more content regarding, what I think of Vietnam and my experience in Vietnam and just kind of relating it back to the States, okay, let me know, comment below. And I'd be glad to share more about you guys. See, sharing this, I don't want to say I'm bashing Vietnam or I'm bashing the US. I'm just giving the different pros and cons that I have noticed, right? Having lived in America 30 years and having visited Vietnam for 11 months, so that you guys can have a choice and you guys can kind of expand your horizon a little bit, and I really encourage you guys. I feel like if you haven't had a chance to go out of the country, you haven't flown across the pond, dude, please come visit Vietnam. Come visit my country. You will love it. It's one of the easiest countries, I'm sure, to live in. It's crazy cheap, right? $1,000 will get you a long way. You'll live like a king or queen for a month and a half, 2 months easily, okay? Even 3 months if you want to stretch that, okay? But yeah, guys, I cannot talk about Vietnam enough, okay? So please, if you have any questions or any other type of videos you want me to create regarding Vietnam, comment below and I'm gonna go ahead and make it happen for you guys, okay? But yeah, the point of this video is to give you guys a comparison, right? Compare and contrast, right? And then you guys can make the decision, okay? Every country's got their pros and cons, right? Not one country has all the great benefits and no disadvantages. I don't believe in that, okay? But we can just take the pros, right? And enjoy it and put away the cons, right? Or, not care so much about it. Okay, so anyways, I love you guys. I respect you guys so much. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you liked it. And, just again, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell so that you do not miss any further videos. So with that, over and out from Atlanta, Georgia. Bye.